Alright guys, so I'm back and I'm going to do a newborn must-haves and dislike thing, and I'm also going to compare a couple items that I have and tell you which one I like better personally so that you can know, because there's a lot of new products out there. So first off, things we love. I got this little nail file kit on Amazon. It comes with a bunch of other ones, but these are the ones for her current age range. And it's just a nail file. It's so much easier than having to worry about cutting her with fingernail clippers. I saw it recommended on a different video and I bought it instead of fingernail clippers for her. It works great. And it's battery powered. And they have settings for you too, so you can also file your nails at home. Especially if you do like dip nails, it could be really good. Next thing I love, we've been using glass bottles. I do have some of the sleeves for mason bottle and the nipples, but I also got additional silicone sleeves just on Amazon. And we really like these. There's also the little tiny jars, which we have also. We like those if you are trying to stay away from plastic bottles. And I also found a different nipple she likes instead of the mason bottle that will fit under here on Amazon. I think it's like Como bottle, and that bottle it has like a silicone, just squishy. It's like a squishy bottle. So that was interesting. I haven't tried that one, but that's where I got a different nipple for it that we also use. Because with formula, we do formula feed occasionally. I'm trying to go back to breastfeeding exclusively. We were just having some issues with supply. So we used the samples of formula we got in the mail from Simlac. And she does not get those out of that bottle well. She does really good. We got a sample from the doctor's office of a man bottle. And she liked that, so I tried that other nipple for the Como. And she does good with that because with this one, for whatever reason, it's fine for breast milk, but it dribbles out the sides of her mouth whenever she has formula. I don't know why. Can't explain it. Next up, for diaper rash. She did have a severe one, and this did not work for that. We had to use like generic of Destin, the zinc oxide cream, and that worked really well. But we also, and I like this for diaper rash, and it's also just good for all over moisturizer. This Maddie's All Natural Baby Ointment. And it's really good, like on the little flaky newborn skin. I put it on her feet when she has her feet peeling. It's really good for that. And it's petroleum free. It's got coconut and jojoba oil in it. And it's good for sensitive skin. And there's not really a scent. So we like that. For the stroller, because it's hot, and I ideally, because it's Texas, want to go on a walk at 6 in the morning, but that doesn't always work out. So I got a stroller fan that is rechargeable with like a LED thing or a USB cord. It also has batteries, but I don't have batteries in here. And it just wraps around the stroller with its little octopus legs, and then it has 3 settings, so it can be really cooling for that. And if I know some people use this in their nurseries, it has an LED light also, so you can change them in light without turning it on. But we have a light and white noise machine in our bedroom that we use. It will be in here eventually when she starts sleeping in her nursery, but for now it's in our room. I love the white noise. We love listening to waves. And on Spotify, because she gets bored with her swing music sometimes, we'll listen to Spotify. I found an instrumental version of 10,000 Hours by Dan and Shay, and I just had it play the radio for that song, and there's lots of Disney music and other lullaby music that's instrumental, and that's really good. And then sometimes in the morning on YouTube, I will type in, if you just search for like baby sleep music, it'll pop up, and there is instrumental Disney playlist where they're doing chalk art in the background so that you can have something to watch if you're up early with your little one. I like watching it. For clothing, I love these velvet hangers, and I love rose gold, so it's got the rose gold. And I even have little velvet, little clippies for pants and stuff. And they come in packs of 50, and I've bought 2, but I have a lot of clothes. And I hang up everything but her sleep clothes. So all of her onesies and stuff are hanging up. That's just what I like to do. And then we also decided to go the route where we have a dresser instead of a changing table. So we have this little pad. We don't use the little clippies yet, but she is getting squirmy, so we may start. And we just use the cover. It has little grippy things on the back. This is Munchkin, I think. And we just have little covers. And then to go along with that, I got this on Amazon. It's just a really cute little basket to hold all of your stuff. And it has little dividers and it Velcro so you can move them around. I do cloth diapers some of the time, so there's cloth diapers in here usually. Her lotion, we use this set of the Baby Organics products. And then these are bamboo liners that go in the cloth diaper to collect the poop. And for cloth diapers, I have, let me get one of the other ones because I can't remember what it's called. These are Wagrico, which have little cute prints, and then there's Alva Baby. Out of the two, this one is thinner and a lot easier to buckle her into her newborn car seat. This one is a little fatter, but I do like the idea behind this one where, and these are pocket diapers, by the way, if you're into cloth diapering. And these are resizable for all sizes, but it comes with, these are the liners, and there's a pocket, which you stuff it into, but it comes with 2, and you're supposed to put one in the pocket and one here, and then I use one of the bamboo liners, and whenever she dirties this one, I throw the liner away, take this out, put it in the wet bag that it came with, and then I use it again as long as she didn't get like poo-poo in here. And then I also put another bamboo liner. And then, so I get 2 uses out of 1 diaper. And I have a 12 pack of these and a 12 pack of the Alva Baby. So we have lots of liners. So I can do the same thing with this, because this is also a pocket diaper. So I like these for cuteness. And I like the system that came with these. And these ones, you can dry in the dryer. This one, you're not supposed to dry in the dryer at all. You're supposed to air dry them. That's how lots of cloth diapers are, though, if you didn't know. You're supposed to air dry them, and I know for stains specifically, you're supposed to like air dry them outside, and it kind of sun bleaches the poop stains, because breastfed babies have really yellow poop that stains everything. Okay, and what next we got? Okay, and then for on the go, they're everywhere. I got it for my husband, but I used it when we were traveling. And when we go to like my in-laws' house, it's just one of those fold-up changing pads. This one is Alatino, but there's a ton on Amazon if you just search it. And it's got little compartments for holding diapers, and there's a part for wipies. And I had like a little take-around wipe dispenser, but I lost it when I went to my parents' house this weekend, and I don't know where it is. I like that too. But it was like a plastic, and it had a little hand wrist holder thing. But it was like thin, like, no, it was silicone, not plastic. And it just was good for holding your wipes, and it wasn't as bulky as like this, which I use for her wipes in the nursery, because I bought refill wipes and we didn't have any wipes to begin with, so I just bought an additional wipe holder from Amazon. And then this is a changing pad, and it has a little cushion for the head. And it all folds up real nice and neat. And this part zips off if you don't want to use it, because it is weird, because this is above the cushion, so I take it off. so that you can access this better. And it all just buckles back up, and then I just latch it to my diaper bag, which is just a generic diaper bag from Amazon. And I don't have it in here, but it's black. It looks like a backpack. And then, let's see, what haven't I sent? Okay. The next thing I really love, and I definitely will be getting newer ones, or like a second one at some point, for swaddling. My baby loves having her arms up, but also just for comfort. The nested bean swaddle. It has like inside the little chick are like little like beads, and that's the weights, and then also on the sides right here. So it's like your hand is over them, like holding them. They like that. And then it's got little sleeves with like kind of like breathability, so they can hold their arms like this. They can move them too, but they're just stuck in there. And then there's also like the regular swaddle part that holds their stomach tight, and you can also put their arms down in here as well. And then once they're older, oh, also zips both ways, which is important. If you have zippers, it needs to zip both ways, so you don't have to take them completely out to change them. And then these sleeves zip off, and it becomes a sleep sack when they're older and can roll over. They also sell onesies and shirts and stuff, and just pajamas in general when you don't want the little sack part anymore. I find it's really useful. It really helps her go to sleep when she's tired at night and she doesn't want to go down. It's really awesome. And then for carriers, I have a Boba wrap, and then we have this Ergo Baby one. Why are these caught? What are you doing? And I wore this to the store with her today. It's a lot faster to put on, and I feel like it's more secure, but the Boba wrap is secure too. Like, she's not gonna fall out of it. I just feel like I need to like hold her head a little more than when she's in this one. And then we use the Philips pacifiers. She really likes those. We had like a ma'am one that came with the sample bottle from the doctor's office. She can't hold that one in her mouth, but she does really well with the Philips ones. And then another product, which I kind of laughed at before I had her, but I decided to get it, and it's so cute, and she really loves it. It helps her swim in the bathtub, and it's the Otteroo. It has like a chin rest, so it's not strangling them, but it goes on their neck, and it holds their neck up so that they can float in the bathtub or the pool. And this is for newborns, but there is a bigger one for older kids. And then before I talk about things I don't like and compare some products that I've been trying, she really loves this activity mat. And it comes with one of these. She loved this when she was first born. She loved looking at the black and white book. And she likes to look at herself in the mirror. And she just really likes it. My dog likes it too. He comes and lays in it sometimes when her room is open and we're not in here because he's sneaky. And then I also have a humidifier. I haven't used it yet, but it's just in her room. Okay, so something I don't like that everybody always talks about is a breastfeeding pillow. This is like the IKEA version of a boppy. I don't like it. It doesn't wrap around, like it's too small right here. So it's kind of uncomfortable, and I've just never used it. I have a comfortable nursing chair, and I just have pillows on my couch, so I just use those. I know lots of people who don't like this really like the My Breast Friend pillow. I haven't tried it, so I can't comment on that, but I would rather just use pillows to prop her up, or my favorite position now is like laying on my side with her. That's the best, especially for nighttime feedings. But yeah, this was like $20, but I don't like it. I say it's nice for having her sit upright, and it'll be good when she's bigger for tummy time, but for feeding specifically, not a fan. And then the two things that I was comparing recently, because I saw my friend using it when she was feeding when I was at her house, the Hakka, and everybody recommends the Hakka for like if you get mastitis and stuff like that, even if it's not your main pump. And so I wanted that, but I have the Elvie pump, and I have two of them. And it's like a hands-free pump, and it charges. I will say I get like 2 or 3 20-minute sessions out of one charge, which is pretty good. It doesn't take very long to charge either, and I do like the app that it comes with. However, I do have lots of issues with the Bluetooth disconnecting randomly during the pumping session, so it kind of freezes and I just have to close the app and reopen it. It doesn't lose your info most of the time for how long you've been pumping. And I've never had it where it actually fills up all the way yet, so, because my daughter's only 6 weeks old, so it's never like, I've never pumped like 6 ounces. So it's supposed to turn off whenever it thinks that it's full, which is cool. I have had issues. Sometimes the suction is wrong, but you just really have to make sure like all the little phalanges are right and dry. And the biggest thing is you really have to make sure your nipples are lined up into the shield part. Like it has a very specific way, and if it is not there, you do not get good suction, and it is just not going to work very well. Oh, I need to clean this. This is dirty. But yeah, it's very easy. These are containers too. It comes with a little screw top lid that goes on here to store breast milk in the fridge. This holds 5 ounces. It's pretty easy to clean. It can all go in the dishwasher. But anyways, like I was saying with the Hakka, they just came out with an Elvie product that is like similar to the Hakka. I don't really like or a self-expression or like a manual breast pump. I don't, whatever you want to call it. But this is that. It's called the Elvie Catch. So I've been trying these for the last like 3 or 4 days. All in all, I would say the Hakka is my favorite, and this is good too. I will say, for the price, this is better. This is $50. This is about $20. You can get this at any store. You have to order this online. This is definitely really simple to put on. All you do is put your chest in here, and like you push down, and it puts suction, and you can see your nipple in here, and then there's this thing, this valve, which you can use to release it if it's too tight. And then you can put your bra over it if you want. Whereas this, you just have your bra down, or have one of those breastfeeding bras on, or a pumping bra, whatever. I don't have one of those. I don't have that kind of breast pump. And then obviously for this one, you roll it down and squeeze it, and then once it's on the boob, put it up. I would say this one has better just grip, and if this one stays like this, then it'll open eventually. This one, if this part goes down, the suction is gone, so you have to make sure that it stays pushed in while it's on your chest. Output for feeding, I usually get about 1.5 ounces when I'm feeding, when I use this on both sides, as I alternate whichever side she's not on. For this one, I get about 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce. And I think it's simply just because this one holds onto the boob better. This one, it does hold on well, but I feel like this one just has a stronger suction because of all of this surface area as opposed to this surface area. It's a lot more. So I will be returning this and keeping the Hakka. So that was my opinion on the Elvie Catch versus the Hakka. I'm sure there's something I forgot. If you have any more questions about it, I'd be happy to answer your questions in the comments. Other products that I dislike or just didn't get, I know lots of people recommend not to get a diaper wipe warmer, didn't get that. I'm not using plastic bottles. Clothes wise, I'm okay with snaps. Snaps versus zippers, I don't care. It is more convenient when clothes have the two-way zipper. I am trying EC, so I do have a little top hat potty, which looks like this. It has a little cover too. And you just put it between your legs and set your baby on there to try and go to the bathroom. I did it one day and she went to the bathroom on it like 5 times, and I even got some poop and pee. I haven't done it in a while. I did it that one day and then I kind of forgot. But when you do this, I will say you need more like shirts or dresses if you have a little girl, or just shirts for a boy, and then whatever diaper they are, so it's easier to get them on and off. So I did order a couple dresses for her, and she has a little kind of like t-shirt-esque clothes, just so I can sit her on the potty easier. And with the cloth diapers, I'm trying to get more consistent with using those. It'll be a lot easier, especially as she gets older, when her bowel movements are more solid. For right now, obviously, it's just not as solid as it could be, because she's on breast milk and she doesn't have solid food yet, because she's only 6 weeks old. And then put her on this at least when she wakes up from naps, because I usually catch pee with that all the time, because as soon as that diaper comes off, she likes to pee. And then a recommendation I got from the mommy group I'm in, because she likes to go number 2 when I'm feeding her, is to feed her and hold her over the potty, and that did work. I did catch number 2 in here doing that, and eventually they're supposed to learn to use this instead of going in their diaper. I mean, they still will go in their diaper, but it's just less often, because you want to give your child the opportunity to go in the potty instead of in their pants like an adult, because no one wants to have potty in their pants. Other products. We have a pack and play instead of a bassinet. We have a pack and play that has the changing table and like a little bassinet area for when she's little, that then turns into just a pack and play. And that's what we use in our bedroom for her to sleep at night. And then she has a big crib in her room. Obviously we have a bed in here. My mom stayed with us whenever I first had her. And so this is kind of like a nursery / guest room if we need it for now. Eventually I will take the bed out and move her crib back over, but for now this works for us. That's pretty much all I can think about for newborn products. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like so far is the Boppy for breastfeeding specifically, and the Elvie Catch was just okay. It wasn't the best. And for the price, I would say the Elvie pump is good for the hands-free for sure, and the charge is pretty good. I do have issues with suction occasionally, but all in all, I like it. I would say it's $500, so kind of expensive. You could definitely get by with just having one for half the price. And some people's insurance do cover some of it, but not all of it. And the Willow pump has less parts, I know, and it supposedly has better suction. I haven't tried it, so I can't tell you, but it's also $500. So yeah, that's my newborn must-haves and comparing stuff. I will post more whenever she gets older, when things change, like when she starts eating. I do have a high chair for her, but I haven't used it yet, obviously, so I can't tell you how I like it. And swing-wise, we have a Fisher-Price swing and a Fisher-Price bouncer soother thing. She likes both. We have the Snug-a-Puppy swing from Fisher-Price, and we have a See and Soothe by Fisher-Price that has like stars. She likes that. The batteries die really fast on that one, but then they kind of come back on. It's like, I think sometimes it just gets too hot and then it turns off, and then it'll start working again later. That one vibrates and has music. The swing has a mobile that spins, music, different speeds, and you can turn it from rocking side to side to front to back by like turning the swing position. But yeah, she really seems to like those. We haven't tried any other swings, but she does like those. And I have some photography props that I bought because I didn't do newborn photography with her because we didn't have the money to spend on it. I just bought these. There's two of these, but it's like a pillow that goes under a blanket. There's like two, and it's like this to prop them up for those pictures where they're like kind of like this, like on their hands, like between like a thing. So yes, we got this. I have a couple of outfits that I've taken photos of her in with my camera, and I bought a little bed and blanket, which she's too big to lay on, but I've seen pictures on their Amazon for when they're older and they can hold themselves up, they can sit on it. Just got this little bed and a little blanket with pearls. And here's the other half of that pillow. And then I also have a lot of books I bought at Costco. Because Costco has really good deals on sets of books for kids. So I got the Penguin Classic Library, which has a Hungry Caterpillar, Winnie the Pooh, Little Engine, Corduroy, Llama Llama Hoppity Hop, Max's Breakfast, and Otis and Skip John Jones. Some of these I don't know. Some of these I know from my childhood. I got a 8-pack of different Biscuit books because Biscuit was my first books that I read, so I got them for her. This shape book that has like little pull downs. And then I got a big book of fairy tales just for like nighttime reading. That's for me to hold on to, not her. But yeah, they're a really good deal at Costco for books for your kids. Also, Tuesday Morning, Marshall's also has kids books. They're great and they're cheap. And then we also, for birth and afterwards, my husband bought me a Kodak One Touch camera, and we've been taking photos of us and just posting them on the little ledge on her room for memories, and eventually we will put them in a book for her. And it isn't in here, but I've also used the short years for documenting her first year of life. I have gotten my book and taken some of the prints out for newborn, and then I fill in the questions on their app every month until she's a year old, and each time you finish a chapter, you can have it sent to you and put it in your book, and you can also pay extra to have like the toddler years if you want. And it's just a really cute like binder style book with printed pictures, and it asks you questions and you can write little notes to her without it having to be handwritten. And I really like it. It's really pretty if you don't want to handwrite or you just don't have good handwriting. And it's good to get pictures printed on the pages instead of like the old school scrapbooking where it was like that sticker paper where you could pull out the photos or they could get messed up. So I really like that aspect of it as well. But I've been going on for far too long, so I'll see you back when I've got something else Real quick, I realized I forgot my favorite product. My child is in it all day long. It's from Amazon. It is not a Docatot, but it has the same shape and it's just a knockoff from Amazon. It has a cute pattern and it's reversible. One side is like kind of like velvety and soft and good for winter, and the other is just like regular fabric that's good for summertime so that they don't get too hot. Ours is pink and it has like a botanical print on the other side. It's really cute. She sleeps in it all the time. Literally, she's on my couch in that thing all day long if she's not in her swing. So, yes, definitely recommend one of those like baby sleep positioner things. It is awesome.